Gizzo Jets here with breaking news. UFC 300 just got an upgrade. BMF belt is going to be on the line. Justin the Highlight Gaethje versus Max Blessed Holloway in a crazy fight. That's amazing. What a crazy fight right there. Two warriors. I mean, who doesn't want to see that fight? That just been added to UFC 300. Serious upgrade. And now the card is starting to look freaking stacked. We got Bo Nickel, Cody Brundage, Calvin Kattar, Aljo in his featherweight debut. We talked about it yesterday. Cody Garbrandt, Davison Figueiredo, Charles Oliveira, Arman Sarukian, Yuri against Alex Rakic, Zhang Weili against Yao Xiaonan, another crazy fight. And the one I forgot about yesterday, Bilal the Bully Muhammad versus Leon Rocky Edwards, which everyone was kind of disappointed as a main event. Obviously, it's not main event worthy so much, but they just added, which no details have been out yet. We don't know if it's a 3 or 5 rounder, but Max Bless Holloway, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. Unbelievable fight. Crazy fight. Fight of the night, fight of the year, fight of the freaking decade written all over it. 2 all-time greats. Max Holloway with legendary chin. You know what I mean? He's basically a zombie in there. You know, you got the Korean zombie, you got the Hawaiian zombie, Max Holloway. Never seen him rocked in there. But then Justin Gaethje's just been catching bodies left and right recently since his and this last run he's been on ever since Charles Oliveira. I mean, he's just been smashing on everybody. You know, Michael Chandler, DP, Dustin Poirier. I mean, he's just been collecting bodies, like I said. So we got him. I don't know. I kind of worry about this matchup. Like I said, it's going to be toe-to-toe for sure. You know what I mean? Max Holloway definitely has more pressure, more pace and cardio than Gaethje, but Gaethje he's been fighting super composed lately. Devastating power, kicks now. You know, he's adding head kicks now. You know, kicking shit now, as the Diaz brothers would say. But yeah, so we got that. And I mean, what amazing. What do you guys think? Who takes it? My early prediction, I just, like I said, I'm a little, you know, because everybody, you know, who doesn't like Max Holloway? You know, he's a fan favorite, one of my favorite fighters to watch, always has been. Great boxing, so you know he's going to be right there, taking punishment, going forward, getting that jab going. And this fight's definitely not going to the ground. Like I said, I don't know exactly where it's going to be at in the card, whatever. There's definitely the People's main event right here, the People's Championship, the BMF. So let's talk about that. The BMF belt is being defended for the first time, Justin Gaethje. And I was kind of speculating. This fight was rumored, even though Gaethje came out about a month ago and said he has no desire to fight Max Holloway. But, I mean, now that changed. I'm sure they put him on UFC 300, the Sparta card, and just all that money. You know, you can't resist, and a great matchup. You know, Max Holloway's not going to be running. He's not going to be trying to wrestle. It's going to be a straight-up, all-out, rock'em sock'em war. But, you know, Gaethje is a lot more composed now, stays on the outside, kind of more of sniperish and picking his shots instead of just going with reckless abandon. So, I mean, this could be a crazy fight. See if it brings the leg kicks back. You know, Gaethje hasn't been leg kicking it like he used to. I think this would be a good fight to do that, just to try to take Max's legs away, take a little bit of his just durability away, because Max is like the most durable fighter, one of the most durable fighters in UFC history. I mean, he's been in so many wars, taking so much punishment. But now the way Gaethje's been serving up that punishment, he's been deadly. Like I said, he's been sniperish, knocking people out, one shot, one kill. Dustin Poirier, I mean, that crazy fight, seen that live. I was there in Utah for that one, UFC 291. And like I said, Gaethje, he's next in line basically for Islam. Well, I think that's maybe one of the reasons Gaethje took this fight. So it's going to be even more for him to prove, other than the BMF belt and keeping that or defending that belt. It's going to be to show like, okay, they're trying to say Arman Sarukian and Charles Oliveira's number one contender fight. Next in line against Islam. Well, if he goes out there and just blasts Max Bless Holloway, a legendary fighter, one of the GOATs of featherweight, I mean, his only kryptonite was like Volk so far. I mean, other than that, he's pretty much wiped out the featherweight division himself. So this is a step up in weight for Holloway as well. He's a big guy. So, I mean, this is crazy. This is a great fight. I mean, let me know who you guys think who takes it. I say early favorite definitely has to be Justin Gaethje, just with his recent string of knockouts and just killing people in there. I mean, so, and like I said, the new, improved, composed Gaethje is a different beast than the reckless one, who, you know, even though that worked for him for a long time, maybe just not at the highest level. But, I mean, he came into the UFC already like 15-0, 15 knockouts. I mean, that was just, he had that crazy, reckless style and with a lot of power, and a lot of devastating, you know, explosiveness, all that. I mean, I mean, what can you say about Gaethje? He's never been a boring fight. It's always some crazy thing. I mean, he kind of took Tony Ferguson's soul. I mean, unfortunately, because that's another one of the fan favorites, you know, but ever since, he's never been the same since that fight. Max Holloway's never really been hurt, so he has that granite chin. So if he's able to walk through what Gaethje can bring and just overwhelm him with pace and volume, then I think he has a really good chance here in this fight. If it's going to be like a cardio type, you know, deciding factor. If cardio is the deciding factor, you got to go with blessed. You got to go with Holloway because he is blessed, you know, like with his cardio for sure. He's been in so many 5-round wars, taking everything. And he's the, you know, he's down there, be like, stand his ground and let's go, you know. So, I mean, he's got that crazy, tough Hawaiian warrior spirit in him. And, you know, you got Gaethje, who's just, you know, wrestling pedigree, just, you know, so he always could go back to his roots of wrestling, but he just likes to knock people out, and he has devastating power and elbows, knees. I mean, more the leg kicks. You know, we haven't seen the leg kicks so much. It might be super important in this fight, like I mentioned before, but he has devastating power, both hands, and he's throwing kicks. So, yeah, I can't wait. Let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe. That's all I got.